Good day, everybody. My name is Awesomecrunch and welcome back to another quickfire episode of Subnautica news. Now, I was thinking I might leave it all to one bigger video in a while, but I kind of want to keep you guys updated with this because, as you know, as you will have known if you have notifications on especially, there's a lot of stuff happening with the Lost River right now. As we speak, there's a lot happening. So that's why I'm making these rapid videos. I want to get it out to you as quick as I can, instead of waiting to put it all into one video at the end, because I want to try and stay ahead of the news, because to make up for when I was away from it. Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or to contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed. I don't remember reading that before, so I'm just going to explode the ship quickly. You can now apparently scan the skeletons, so that's the Sea Dragon skeleton, which is over there, which we looked at last episode, and the one in here, the Bug Leviathan, as people call it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So we're going to have a look at that today, because I'm interested to see what it says about them. Apparently it'll say what caused their death, so I'd like to thank Bioluminescent Bob in the Discord, and there were quite a few people in the comments as well. Sorry, I can't remember your names individually. But if you do want to tell me news more directly, join my Discord. There's a link in the description on how to do it, if you're not in it already. So, this is the Bug Leviathan, as some people call it. Some people call it the BITER Leviathan. There's many things. It's just called the Skeletal Remains. So let's scan this, and hopefully it should tell us what killed it. Now, I haven't read this yet, so Skeletal Remains found in an alien habitat. Let's have a look. The skeletal remains of a vast predator discovered inside an artificial habitat of the alien research facility. 1. Habitat. The environment constructed to house the specimen suggests it was kept alive in containment for research purposes for months or even years. Organic matter indicates the habitat once supported extensive plant life, though it has since decayed. 2. Cause of death. Time of death coincides with the facility's abandonment. There is little physical damage to the skeleton, suggesting death from malnourishment or outside interference. 3. Biology. While it shares some skeletal traits with the BITER, this fossilized specimen is significantly larger and features unusual forearms, more in common with the sea dragon. It matches no living species encountered so far, indicating it has either faced extinction in the past 1,000 years or evolved beyond recognition. So, how will that work if you haven't discovered the sea dragon yet? Like, if you haven't found the sea dragon yet, then how... that won't make sense to you, will it? And yeah, people are right calling it the BITER Leviathan. I didn't think it really looked like one at all, but it seems that the dev team have actually acknowledged that and put it in the PDA. That's really interesting. So, this Bug Leviathan, BITER Leviathan thing probably wasn't killed. Likely he just died of starvation because of the abandonment of the facility. So yeah, that's cool. That's really, really cool. So now we're going to head out and we're going to go and read about the sea dragon, because that is the thing I'm the most interested in. Because I want to know how the sea dragon died, because I did actually question that in the previous video. Was it old age? Was it war wounds from destroying the facility, or what? I don't really know. So we'll head over there slowly. It might take a while because we're only in a sea glide. But I do know it's over there now, and I am really, really excited to see what it says about it. So we'll scan that. So cool. Oh, did I go too far away from it? I did. Sea Dragon Skeleton. Okay, this is the juicy stuff. This semi-intact skeletal structure features a 99% overlap with that of the Sea Dragon Leviathan, suggesting it is either the same species or a close cousin. Ah, so the reason why it might be differently sized is because it may not actually be a 100% legitimate sea dragon. It could be something else, like a very, very close cousin. So that's very interesting. And also, it seems to have these 3 spikes. I don't know if the actual sea dragon has them. But either way, it's very, very interesting. So, continue reading. 1. Head trauma. Okay, let's have a look if there's any actual evidence of a head trauma. I can't tell. Don't really know what a head trauma would look like. Maybe they'll add that in, or maybe there is already one that I'm not seeing. There is clear evidence of physical trauma to the head. The damage is so severe, it must have been received shortly before death, somewhere nearby, likely caused by a high-speed collision with a solid object. Age. The skeleton has been well preserved, but calcium decay suggests an approximate time of death around 1,000 years ago. Bone growth suggests the creature itself was in the egg-laying stage of its life cycle. So that essentially confirms unless it's similar to seahorses in real life, that this is a female, which could suggest, as many people in the comments were saying, and I did actually say it in the recording, but I didn't put it into the final video because I didn't want to make theories that weren't true just yet. So I did say that maybe it was a juvenile or maybe it was a female, because in nature they're often smaller than males. It's just how it works. So this could be a mother, and her eggs may have been inside the Lost River base, and she was trying to get them out, and obviously she killed herself by ramming into it, by the looks of things, which obviously caused all of that chaos and destruction in an attempt to get her eggs free. So she was at the egg-laying stage of its life cycle, so well, it's essentially confirmed now that the sea dragon was the one that tried to that destroyed the secondary bio-research facility. So this sea dragon right here, this is the one that spread the Kara. This is the one that released the Kara into the waters of planet 4546b. And she's dead. There's a lot of theories going around about the Lost River itself, the biome, as a biome itself. A lot of people think that it's the kind of the grounds, like where some people refer to it as the retirement ground for leviathans, which is cool because there's a lot of bones down here compared to there's no bones in any other biome. They're all here. And it's certainly possible that this is where leviathans come to die. It's certainly possible. Because there are a lot of dead things here. Yeah, unusually high concentrations of organic and fossilized remains. Still can't scan the skull. I'd love it if we could do that at some point. I'm sure we will. I hope so, anyway. Oh, there's another. I don't think I've seen this rib cage before. Oh, this is a long one. That is a really long rib cage. I haven't seen that one. That's huge. Okay. And there's more ribs over here. Oh my god. I swear these weren't here before. I think these have just been added in this most recent update. Look at the size of that. Look at that. Look how long that is. No, it doesn't look like we can. Although I really do hope that we will be able to scan him at some point, because I'd love to learn more about him. I'd like to be able to scan everything. I'd like to be able to scan the Lost River as a biome itself. It's so fascinating. They've added a bit of texturing to him. I mean, a bit of detail, like those barnacles and stuff. I don't think they were there before. But you can now get into this in the real game. But the thing it takes is an orange artifact. And I don't know where you get orange artifacts. Okay, so according to BITER, the way you get it is item precursor key and then underscore purple or orange. So we're going to go orange. Nice. Okay, perfect. So this is the orange artifact. Now I don't know where we're going to get it from, like in the game, but that's the way you can get it at the moment if you didn't know how to get keys, which I didn't. So thanks to Bib for telling me that. It won't let us get close to it. There's an invisible wall around it. We can't get in. Okay, so it turns out they did a bit of a terrain update in an attempt to stop the creatures from going through the terrain, which seems to have worked with the Reaper at the mountain island, for example. I believe he can't go through the mountain anymore, which is great. And I also think the sea dragon can't go through the bits of lava now. But unfortunately, according to Bip, that's had some unfortunate side effects, meaning that there's essentially an invisible wall around that right now. So what we're going to have to do is free cam in. Here we are. Okay, so is there anything for me to scan? I can self-scan. Does that give me any information? No remaining signs of infection. Okay, well that's good. Can't scan any of this. None of that is scannable. This is also still not scannable. I don't know if it ever will be. And it seems like there's another invisible wall kind of thing around here. I can't interact with things. I can't pick it up. It's not letting me go any closer to it than this. Strange. Well, there's a bug, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. It's really fascinating about the sea dragon and stuff. It's really interesting. So feel free to make your theories in the comments below. It seems that the Lost River acts as kind of an incubator kind of thing, like a sterilizing. There must be something. Is the brine, perhaps, because it's very salty, because of different densities of water and stuff. Perhaps the brine keeps things more intact than they normally would be, and that's what causes all of these bones to stay around. And perhaps that's the reason behind it. But feel free to make your theories in the comments below. I'd be really interested to read some. As you probably know, I do read all of the comments, and I try to respond to as many as I can, as most of you all know. So yeah, that's nice. But yeah, guys, I'm going to leave it here. So if you did enjoy the video, please give it a like. If you're feeling really generous, subscribe to my Crunchy David. Until next one, I'll see you guys in the next one. Try, my friends.